from AfterDark World Headquarters. This is your humble correspondent, KD, with your morning report. November 11th, Veterans Day. And so, to Mr. and Ms. America. All ships at sea. All sods. Everywhere. Good morning. By popular demand, we will continue now with Mr. Vance Randolph's classic. And I do mean classic. I get more requests for this book than anything else I read. Pissing in the Snow. And there's the man right there. Pissing in the Snow, in my opinion, his greatest work. He had many other books just with regular folk tales. But these are the ones that were too risque or dirty or anything or too nitty-gritty to tell. But I can tell. So, the name of this story is He Had 3 Sizes. Told by Bob Wyrick, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, March 1950. He heard it near Green Forest, Arkansas, about 1900. One time, a young fellow was going to marry a girl up on Panther Creek, but they hadn't done no screwing yet. The girl seen him taking a leak out by the barn, so then she began to holler that the wedding will have to be called off. You're a carrying more than I can take, she says. That thing is too big for a little girl like me. But the young fella just laughed. I got 3 of them. He says, one is lady size, another is whore size, and the third is mare size. I always use the mare size to piss with. So the girl said, all right, and they got married right away. First night she tried the lady size and everything went well. The second night she latched on to the whore size, and that was wonderful too. The third night she called for the mare size, and it was the best of all. Him and her both had a good time. And you'd think they would live happily ever after. About 3 weeks after the wedding, the girl woke up one morning and just laid there and yawned. Honey, she says, fetch me one of those garters that is hanging on the chair. The young fella just grinned at her. You ain't got no stockings on, says he. What do you want with a garter? The girl yawned again and snuggled up next to him. I just thought of something, she says. If we can tie all 3 of those pricks together, maybe I can get a good fucking for a change. Mr. Vance Randolph. I highly recommend this book. To all the veterans out there, all my veteran friends, God bless you. We love and respect you. Now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. I shall read you a short excerpt from Iceberg Slim's classic, Chapter 2, First Steps in the Jungle. Written in 1969, you either know about it or you don't, but what a read. The slide was greased. I was starting my long plunge to the very bottom of the grim pit. I guess my trip downward really was cinched when I met a petty hustler who was very likable and we became pals. My hustler pal was called Party Time. By the time he was 23, he had done 4 bits in the joint. On each fall, he had been jacked up for either strong-arm robbery or till tapping. He got his moniker hung on him because as soon as he scored for scratch, he would make fast tracks to the nearest underworld bar. When he got inside the door, he was always shout, "All right, you poor-ass bastards, it's party time, and Joe Evans is in port with enough scratch to burn up a wet elephant. All you studs, stop playing stink finger with those long cock whores, and everybody belly up to the bar and get twisted on me." Iceberg Slim. We shall return to him another day. Some of you know the context and meaning of what an interesting book this is. Originally come out in 1959 and banned in the United States. I'm going to read you something that sticks with me from William S. Burroughs. And I think it's very interesting, and it requires some reflection. Very short. There is only one thing a writer can write about. What is in front of his senses at the moment of writing? I am a recording instrument. I do not presume to impose story, plot, or continuity. Insofar as I succeed in direct recording of certain areas of psychic process, I may have limited function. I am not an entertainer. This is a very dense read. It works on multiple levels, and I do not claim to understand it. But it is very interesting. So, folks, it's time to wander the earth now. Be sure to tell the veterans in your family or anywhere how much we appreciate them. I am not a veteran, but I am a son of a veteran, and I know the pride my father took in being a veteran. You can say it with me. Let's be kind to someone today. And let's always be kind to animals. Discipline equals freedom. And the classic, never complain and never explain. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Let's get shit done. Let's don't procrastinate, and I will see you very soon.